Does your cat destroy your furniture or leave surprises in places they shouldn't? What if I told you there's a way to stop it without the stress or shouting? If you've ever come home to find your favorite couch shredded or your cat using the litter box in every corner of your house, you know how frustrating it can be. You love your cat, but their behavior can sometimes push you to the edge. The good news? You're not alone, and there are simple, proven ways to get your cat to act right, without resorting to punishment or stress. Let's dive in. To correct your cat's behavior, we first need to understand why they're doing what they're doing. Cats are complex creatures with instincts and desires that sometimes clash with what we want as pet owners. For example, scratching isn't just to annoy you. It's a natural instinct for cats to keep their claws sharp and mark their territory. That's right. When your cat scratches your new couch, they're claiming it as theirs. But here's where it gets tricky. A cat's behavior isn't always about rebellion. They might be acting out due to boredom, stress, or even medical issues. For instance, a cat suddenly urinating outside their litter box could be dealing with a urinary tract infection, UTI. So before assuming it's just bad behavior, make sure to rule out any medical issues. So how can you fix their behavior? Start by setting up an environment that caters to their needs. Cats need stimulation, space, and a sense of security. Scratching posts. Place scratching posts around the house, especially near spots your cat likes to target. A study from the American Animal Hospital Association, AAAHA, showed that providing alternative scratching areas can reduce destructive scratching by up to 70%. Litter box location. Is your cat's litter box in a quiet, private place? Cats like their privacy when they go to the bathroom. Keep the box clean and put it somewhere that's easily accessible but away from loud noises. Toys and stimulation. Cats are hunters, so a simple toy or a laser pointer isn't enough. Get interactive toys that mimic the chase. Feather wands or toys that dispense treats when your cat plays are ideal. The more your cat's environment caters to their natural instincts, the fewer chances they'll have to misbehave out of boredom or stress. Contrary to what many people believe, cats can be trained. It might take a bit of patience, but with the right techniques, you can redirect your cat's behavior. Positive reinforcement. Just like with dogs, cats respond to positive reinforcement. When your cat scratches the scratching post instead of your couch, reward them with a treat or affection. This helps them associate the behavior with something good. The key is consistency. Clicker training. You can also use a clicker to train your cat. When they do something right, you use the clicker sound to mark the action, then reward them. It's a great tool for shaping good behavior, like getting your cat to stay off the kitchen counter. Redirecting behavior. For behaviors like jumping on counters, keep a can of compressed air or a motion-activated pet deterrent nearby. The sound will surprise your cat and deter them from returning to the counter. As tempting as it is to yell at your cat or spray them with water when they misbehave, this won't work long-term. In fact, it can cause anxiety and mistrust. Cats don't understand punishment the way we think they do. They may just learn to avoid you instead of the behavior. Here's what to avoid. Physical punishment. Hitting or swatting at your cat doesn't teach them anything. They might just become more fearful and defensive. Inconsistent responses. If you're sometimes okay with your cat jumping on the counter and sometimes not, your cat will get confused. Be consistent in your training and expectations. Ignoring the underlying issue. If your cat's behavior suddenly changes, don't assume it's a phase. It could be stress, anxiety, or a health issue. Cats don't misbehave for no reason. A big part of correcting your cat's behavior is simply observing them and being patient. Every cat is different, and some may take longer to adjust than others. But if you show them that there's a better way to get what they want, scratching, climbing, exploring, they'll gradually start to make better choices. Watch your cat's behavior patterns closely. Do they act out when you leave the house? Are they bored or anxious when you're away? Maybe they need more enrichment when you're not around. Solve the underlying problem and the behaviors will usually follow. In short, correcting your cat's behavior doesn't require punishment or frustration. It requires understanding, patience, and a bit of creativity. Set up a cat-friendly environment, use positive reinforcement and patience, and most importantly, make sure your cat's needs are being met. A happy, stimulated, and secure cat is less likely to misbehave. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share this video with fellow cat lovers. And remember, your cat can be trained with love and care. Just take it one paw at a time.